up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Socially Uncensored. I'm your co-host, Kevin B.G. Crooks. To my right, the man, the comedian, the funny one, the petty one, the comedian Jason Jenkins.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? We out here.
To my left, the unapologetic, the brash one, Lene Stacy.
I'll drink to that. What's going on with you, motherfuckers?
And as always, you can always inbox us your topics, questions, whatever you feel like talking about. Inbox us at socialuncensored309@gmail.com. Let's dive into the first topic, and the first topic is a serious one. The first topic is the misconceptions of black women. Our black women has been coming under fire for years, and there's so many misconceptions about them. Jason, this is a heavy one today. What's the misconceptions that you hear about the women of our race?
This one kind of close because I'll just say one of my relatives. I won't air my guy out. Well, he said he only wants to date outside of black women because black women have bad attitudes. So
We hear that a lot.
yeah, that's like a terrible thing because it's not just black women. Now, I've never dealt with any other race, but I've worked customer service for a long time, and attitudes is universal.
All over.
All over, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's not just black women, you know what I mean? White women, just like the common misconception with white women is, oh, white women are dingy. Not all of them.
Or passive.
Yeah, not all of them. That's just not it. And some white women have terrible attitudes. Believe it, I see it.
Oh, I got into it. I work customer service too. I got into a Latino woman.
Oh,
Man, she
hey,
was
feisty.
Yeah.
Yo quiero.
I don't know if I was supposed to laugh or not.
I'm just saying, man, like I just think that's like one of the unfair misconceptions. I think the reason why black women get pegged as bad attitudes is because most of them are strong black women, and they don't bite their tongue. They're going to tell you exactly how they feel.
Outspoken.
And yeah, outspoken. And I believe that gets misconceived as an attitude. No, this isn't an attitude, but I'm just not going to stand for no bullshit. Now, of course, you do have some black women with terrible goddamn attitudes. With
That's true too.
Horrible.
Yeah, you said they single
With they
asses.
single
That's why they
asses.
single?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Or the box bad, but that's another competition.
You say the box bad?
The box is expired.
What box?
Defective.
The box.
Oh, that
Hey.
box.
Oh
Gotcha.
my God.
It ain't Pandora's box.
Do you want to open that Pandora's box?
Hey, I will. Hey. But that ain't the topic. We talking about this right here. But no, I just think that's just unfair. to
Yeah,
black
it
women.
is.
Although I have
Well, let's
encountered.
see what the black woman says herself.
Fuck you. No, seriously. I mean, okay, I've dealt with black females. I've dealt with white, Mexican females.
Man,
Yeah, I know.
This nigga's cultured, ain't
very,
she?
very
Gotta get a
cultured.
variety. But no, I've dealt. Yeah, I mean, I dealt with a white chick, and she had a horrible attitude. That's why I passed it. I dealt with.
Do it sound like mayonnaise when you smash a white chick?
It would sound like mayonnaise.
You know what mayonnaise sound like? You ever stirred the colors? You
I
got
don't
some
like mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
But if you hit it right,
Sound like
man,
macaroni.
it's gonna sound like that anyway.
Hold on. Why didn't catch that at first? I had to think about it.
Your ass is
I'm late on everything.
Yes, you are. Late bloomer over here.
For real.
No, it wasn't.
So you've dealt with white women with terrible attitudes.
Yes.
How does a white woman's attitude come off? Like in a relationship setting?
How does it come off?
Like what is like Give me an example of a white woman attitude in a relationship.
You said she had attitude.
Because I'll never know.
I mean, is how she was, how she carried herself. It's like anything that.
Was she kind of vanilla icy?
The fuck is that?
You know, kind of niggerish. Like she wasn't all the way white, like a urban.
Hold on.
No, you know what?
Is that what you just?
No, I will
that's a new
say,
term, vanilla icy.
I'm just saying.
I will say every white woman that I've dealt with were like preppy type of white women. So they weren't. Yeah, so they weren't. That but it's just like she was mad at the world, like type of deal. Like you can't do shit. You can't make the bitch happy. You know what I mean? Just like you had an attitude about every single thing. You mad about something every fucking day.
Wow.
It's
you know, stupid shit like that. Like
she faced racism every day.
Well, how was that? Because her kids was mixed?
Because she was a white girl in America. She's a minority. All sarcasm included.
I just like...
I don't know. She was just mad about something all the time. And then I've dealt with black women that are, you know, the sweetest ever. You know what I mean?
But still get labeled by society as, you know.
Well, I mean, depending on what it is, but depending on what it is gonna bring black women. I mean, me being a black woman, I can say, don't fuck with. You know, you go to a restaurant, don't try and don't fuck with my food, don't fuck with my money. You know, don't try and belittle me. Well, I ain't got none of them little bastards, but if I did, don't fuck with my kids. You know what I mean? But it's just different things like that, and that's where you gonna get attitude. I mean, I worked in customer service too. That's
I just feel like they get the bad rap for being being strong, outspoken.
Because black women have had to overcome a whole lot.
Yeah, they have. Still overcome.
You know what I'm saying? So
especially in the workplace.
I think most of it's like, let me defend who I am and let me show you this is who I am. I'm strong-willed and you not gonna run over me. So it's
like that,
attitude. Now some of them, like I said before, it's overly done. I'm independent, this and that. Whoa.
Oh my God.
Now that is an overused term.
Yeah, you can't be independent living with your mama. You can't be independent.
I'm just saying.
Getting public aid.
I don't mind your independence, but don't act like you don't need nothing or nobody.
Right. But they be on public aid. Section 8, Section 5, 4, 3. I don't know what fucking sections they on, but I'm saying. As long as you got a room for your kids here and you trying, fine.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Why is it called Section 8 anyway?
I don't know.
Why is it not called
Section 10 taken? I think with the Housing Act. The Housing Act, that's probably Section 8.
Oh, you know what? Good. Yeah, like the articles. Okay.
Turn to Section 8. And when you turn to Section 8, you
it's
see
gonna
all
say
vouchers.
waiting list. It's gonna say waiting list and vouchers. Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
We got to plug that PHA. I mean, I might want to move back to Peoria. Can I get a house? That's what it is.
I'm saying it still exists. Peoria Housing Authority is still around.
But you touched on something.
What's that?
When you say like, when they be single and you want to, that's because they feel like black women have attitudes and they miserable with they single ass.
Some black women, no one wants to be alone. No one wants to be alone.
Nobody does.
Let me finish. Nobody.
Hold on. We're going to come back to that.
Yeah, mark that. Put your bookmark right there. Nobody wants to be alone. Whether it be if you want to go deal with somebody periodically or whatever, but no one wants to be alone. Now, you want to have all of this attitude as if you don't need anybody, and you like pushing anybody that's trying to approach you genuinely. You like pushing them. Oh, I don't need this and that, on the inside,
because some of y'all like this.
On the inside, they are miserable. I know
some of y'all personally.
Yeah, on the inside, they miserable and would love to go home to somebody consistently. You hear me? So all I'm saying is, I have no problem with a woman standing on her own. Like my mama was a single mama, strong black woman.
Mine too.
You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with that, but y'all have to know where to draw the line. You know what I mean? Like the some of them just go overboard. I'ma start with it, just overboard. You hear me?
The check mark.
Now you want to go back to.
Well, you kind of clarified it once you started. I should have let you finish talking, but I'm very content. I love being fucking single. It seems like every time I try to get in a relationship, you're gonna tell me who, what, when, what I can do, where I can go, when I come back, what is it? Fuck that. Maybe that's where my black woman attitude will come in, because you're not gonna tell me shit.
No, that's
if my
single
mom
life.
ain't telling me, you not gonna tell me.
I've been married 7 years. A single life, sometimes it does sound tempting, but it's also times, it can be times where I come home and my wife just not there. I be like, damn, I'm just here by myself and shit. Like, it just don't always feel good. It's going, yeah, single may feel good sometimes, but it's always going to be a time where you be like, damn, I need to, let me go get with somebody, whether it's to go smang something, whether it's just to go for some company, just that you want to feel some company or be next to somebody. But some of them people just act like they so content being by themselves. No, you're not. That's why you're angry, because you're tired of holding up this facade. Mask off. Mask off. You heard? Mask off.
Molly Percocet.
Hey, mask off. Hey, I'm just saying, like, that's, it's cool to be strong, but we just gotta know it's never no problem with asking for help if you need some help.
And I say, black women, man, continue to be strong.
On God.
Yeah, y'all been put through so much. You know what I mean?
Still being put through so much.
Yeah, still being put through a lot. Continue to be strong. But sometimes, you know, it's okay to tear that wall down.
Turn the knob to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. That's because you need a strong black woman, because if you want to have children, you need, let me clarify, you need a strong woman to help you raise your children. You don't want somebody that's like, oh my God, and like teaching your kids to be fearful and stuff like that. When your kids, when you see the example of your mother or any parent or parental figure, when you see that example, like, dang, my mama was strong. My mama had her issues. She did drugs. But ain't none of us never get taken away. You know what I'm saying? All of us are doing well, and it's what it is, man. That's all I'm saying.
So we say, black women, forget the misconceptions. They might always be there.
Black girls
but y'all
rock.
awesome. There we go. Black girls rock.
I love black women's.
We know, man. We know you love black women's.
I love black women.
That's what your women's.
Women. WIMMINS. Women's.
A little soulful.
As always, remember, you got any topics, any questions that you want to ask us, email us, sociallyuncensored309@gmail.com. We're going to dive into the next topic. Our next topic, inviting your exes to your wedding. Ooh. Lene, would you invite your ex to your wedding?
I don't know if anything ended well enough. Yeah,
right.
Well, for now, until 45 and the sidekick try to eliminate it. But I don't know if it ended well enough for any of them to come and be civilized.
Oh.
I mean, if you want an episode of Jerry Springer,
so they coming to act a fool?
Oh yeah. So, I mean, that's who you wanted to be with? Bitch, I told you this when I was trying to get you anyway. Bitch, we talked about marriage. That's different. I didn't ask you. But no. No, but seriously, I mean, it's like, I firmly believe in an ex is an ex for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable. And I mean, I'm very secure.
You don't think you can be cool with an ex? Like,
I'm probably gonna
cool with an ex.
Like, cool.
I'm probably gonna fuck her.
Oh.
So...
That's some realness. You said that right, real raw too.
I mean, I'm just because I'm saying, like, if we that cool, where we still talking, kicking and hanging out, them memories, you gonna sit there, you gonna watch the sunset, you gonna rub on her booty. I mean, you gonna be watching TV or something. You gonna have them memories. Something's gonna come back, and next thing you know, you got this secret. And then you try to go off and marry some other female. Yeah, you try to go marry some female. Oh, so you gonna marry her like you wasn't just rubbing my booty doing a rerun of Good Times, you know what I mean? So you can't do that.
You got messy exes.
Yeah, you got messy
exes. Would you invite your ex?
Not necessarily.
Or just in general, is it, first of all, not to put you on the spot.
No, it's good.
Oh, but is that okay?
Okay, see, these are the things that you have to weigh. Okay. Now, I have exes that I haven't dealt with, you know what I'm saying? We're not on that. We are very, very good friends, you know what I'm saying? To the point where I would want to invite them. But then you have to think, like, this ain't something I want to keep from my wife. I want to tell her like, hey, this is
Right.
somebody I talked to before. Like,
Yeah.
how would you feel about that? So, and then you would kind of have to understand. If she was against it, you would kind of have to understand it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect it. No matter how much you say, like, hey,
We cool.
We cool. You know, we not. It's not that.
But you would definitely talk it over first.
Because you gotta avoid that argument. You don't want to go into your marriage with something like that. Like say you invite your ex. You ain't tell your woman that's your ex. Now you introduce her. This is a good friend of mine,
you
right?
You created a messy situation.
You introduce her. This is a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Now down the line, she find out, oh, you used to deal with this person for this long.
Yeah.
And you let her come to my wedding, and you told me this is just your friend. So now it's just like, oh, you.
And she in the pictures.
Yeah. So
Right.
this bitch was all in my face and all this. You know, so you know how they take it. So it's like. You kind of want to avoid that because what you're marrying is what you got to live with for life right here.
And some of y'all out there will do that.
And some of my, my ex, that's a real good friend. She kind of felt some kind of way about not being able to be at my wedding, but it was just like I would rather, no disrespect, but I would rather like my wife be okay with it.
And the ex gotta understand too, coming from the put your position in the wife.
Yeah.
Put yourself in the wife position.
What if I was marrying you? Would you want me to,
there you
tell
go.
my ex
Right.
that, you know what I'm saying?
Some of them might because they feel that they won that
feel
prize.
secure.
Well, yeah,
Some of them might feel like, come and see what I got. Yeah, she could come. So she can see that I won your motherfucking ass.
There you go.
Yeah, but
females be happy as shit about that. Sometimes they ain't want nothing but an ass whooping. Been cheated on.
His garbage bag full of clothes.
They be petty like that, don't they?
Yeah, but
you petty like that.
Now mine was hard.
Why gotta be petty?
Mine was hard
because
because
on a petty shirt.
I know.
Petty Lives Matter. Shameless plug. Mine was hard because my ex, that's my friend, like we've been friends, like we kind of grew up together. So I've known her for years. And I understood. Now when I got married, she was happy for me. Like, dang, that's what's up. And she wanted to be there for happy, but
absolutely.
So I kind of understood her, like, damn, you ain't even tell me, you ain't, I mean, not tell me, but you ain't invite me or whatever. But no, like this is what even if I had a reception party, like if I wanted to just do a vow renewal or something like that, you still got to be like, I don't know if you could come, man. Like I would love for you to meet my wife, and because that's what they be like, man, I'm glad you finally got somebody that made you happy. I would love to meet her and just be like, yeah.
And I think it's possible to invite your ex to the wedding if your wife's
it could
okay.
go
But
okay.
everybody in the situation got to be understandable adults and be adults about it. Like, hey, we moved on. Hey, but I'm still cool with her.
Yeah.
She's still cool. When I see her, I see her in the streets. We cordial. We chit chat. Not saying like we buddy. And if the wife, if she's really secure with it, and I'm thinking she marrying you, she got to be super secure with you now. And if everybody acting adults, then I see ain't no problem with it. But like you said, I would definitely talk it over with the wife
that
first.
situation ain't for everybody.
No, it ain't for everybody.
Every woman would not be able to
take that.
Think of that because women, as most people are their own enemies because when they overanalyze or overthink, like they allow that mind to go, oh, he brought her, I wonder was he with her last night or when the last night, like a lot of stuff is going to come into their mind and you just, I want this to be your day. I want it to be a very happy day. I don't want you to have to think about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Your friend is going to have to understand.
There you go.
You can't come. You know what I'm saying?
You just can't come.
I know you're happy for me, but you can't. This is more important right now.
You'll see the pictures on social media.
Yeah. I smashed a chick the day she got married.
What? The day she got married?
The day she got married, the morning before she got married.
To a guy?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I ever did that.
Hold on.
She came to see me at work.
Because this is a different dynamic, right? This is a different dynamic.
I mean,
hold on. So the bride,
you smashed the bride before.
The bride came to you, and you smashed the bride, and then a few hours later,
she got married.
She went and got married to the guy. Damn, that was deep. I love you. That was some deep shit.
I mean, it happens. I mean, we were messing around before that. I mean, she had a whole fiance.
Ooh, but
she had a boyfriend. Well, when I met her, she had a fiance. Yeah. Well, I was younger, and it was one of those, you know, that fantasy. I always want to mess with a married chick. But after the honeymoon, she didn't want to call me. Like, she thought I was mad because she got married. But in my head, I'm thinking, hell no, she get back from a married chick. You know what I mean? Because it was something that I wanted to do. I know y'all may look at me crazy, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. But it was, no, this was years ago. This was years ago. Seriously, it was years ago. But it was one of those things where, and I was seeing a girl at the time. I left my phone in the car. And I thought she was getting back to work from her honeymoon the next day, but she got back that day. And she said she was contemplating whether to contact me like all day. Like all day. And yeah, when...
I'm thinking the husband though. Like, man, my bride, he probably crying at the altar.
I don't know.
Watching his wife walk down the aisle.
Girl, why do your pussy taste like cellophane?
But I mean, think about the husband though.
Tastes like
he at the altar.
I wasn't thinking about the husband.
Well, I know you ain't thinking about the husband. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about the husband.
Right, she was looking at his face.
I know, but I'm just thinking like, man, the husband standing there at the altar crying because his wife looking so beautiful coming down the aisle,
and she did,
and not knowing that a few hours earlier she just had sex with a woman.
Yeah.
Smang bang boogie.
That's deep.
She was all good just a week ago.
That's some deep shit.
Yeah, and the day she got back to work from her honeymoon.
You got it again?
You got it again?
Jam!
Oh,
jam! Jam!
Oh, saying. It happened. I mean, this is bad. We like shaking your hand, but this shit is funny.
This was like, I don't know, this was maybe 6 years ago, maybe, something like that.
Wow.
I don't know. But yeah, it was,
can't trust them all.
That's what I'm saying, you really can't. Females are sneaky. They sneaky as
Her
shit.
knees was probably still shaking on while she was walking down the aisle. And she's like, oh my gosh.
She said
Did she tell you she was thinking about you while she was saying her vows?
She contemplated not going through with it. But
just for you to
let's just take over and listen to this story.
Exactly. What?
Well, I mean, you just telling us this story. You just took over the whole show with this story.
Dang.
You spilling all the tea.
It wasn't my tea. I mean, it was kind of my tea, but...
It was Lipton's.
I don't know.
That's what's up, though.
It happens.
It happens.
It wasn't my fault.
Gotta give a shout out to the man who make this all possible. The one and only, the creative genius, Nicholas Ashby.
As we're on the set of Malcolm XXX. As the director comes from behind the camera. What's up,
producer.
What's going on?
What's going on with your shirt?
Say?
Another shout out to Demetria Williams for the shirt.
Okay.
Yes.
When you counted me out,
then she got a book.
You couldn't count.
Oh God, you couldn't count.
Okay.
When you tried to count me out, you went to manual, so your whole education wasn't there. You couldn't count all of it.
Manual.
Here we go. What is manual?
Ichabod was manual.
Yeah, I mean, man, what's up with the shot from the homeschool?
Oh, Ibar. What is it?
Ickbar. It's great to be around. Daniel Ram, stand up.
That saying nigga Ickbar. Liquor store owner. That nigga sell euros.
Shout out to Demetria. Don't she got a book?
What's the book called?
Prison Mom.
Prison Mom. Demetria, you see that love we just showed you, girl?
Yeah.
We need
watch the show.
Hey, support your own. Support your show. Support the show. Support your own. It's a lot of people out here doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for your support of Socially Uncensored. Demetria, big love to that book, mama. Keep going.
What you wearing?
Parrish knife.
Parrish.
Who's that?
That's my homie. He ain't Ichabod.
Oh.
Yeah, Parrish been out for a minute.
Oh, you
like
design
Parrish.
shirts?
Yeah.
I don't know who the nigga is.
You just a regular guy today?
I'm just a regular guy.
Every day.
Every day.
Smith
That's all
Street
I'm saying to
special.
me.
Smith Street, just a regular guy.
Hashtag Ichabod.
That's it. Hashtag Ickbar.
Whatever.
Shouts out to Manual, man. No disrespect. Of course, I graduated from Central, but
where?
I got some. See, I was trying to show love to these trying to show love to these weak ass
And Southside Pride.
Look, I got
shout out to Woodruff. You may have shut us down.
Niggas is watching this like
Literally shut down.
You shut us down, but you may
Literally shut
never
down.
shut down our spirit.
Woodruff was the school on Lean On Me. They had Joe Carter. Oh, but my plug,
Jason
Petty Lives Matter. Hashtag Petty Lives Matter. Look me up, Mr. Funny Guy Apparel on Facebook. FunnyGuyJjenkins.decro-apparel.com. You can order you some. I got Petty by Nature.
Nigga, did you say something about Gecko? Carter shirts? Nigga, get his shirt and you can save 15%.
That was good. That was kind of cool right there. Follow Mr. Funny Guy Apparel, Funny Guy Jason Jenkins, and Socially Uncensored.
Colas, what's the email?
Socially Uncensored 309@gmail.com.
Give it up
There we
for
go.
give it up for LaColas Campbell, everybody.
That's all the time we got for today. Until next time.
Peace.